Good morning, my dear hookers. This is video number 3. So today has been a busy day. But that's okay because I am going away this weekend. And I want to make sure that I've got lots of stuff ready for you all because I don't want you to be sad. But I just got myself a brand spanking new phone. Thank goodness for up here in Canada, well, in Western Canada. Actually, no. You know what? In the middle of nowhere, Northern Alberta, the only service that we can use is TELUS. And thank you, TELUS, for actually being able to use you up here because no other service actually, and as you can see, I've been out working today already. TELUS is the only one we can actually get enough service for to actually use the phones. So TELUS is wonderful, and I was able to get the new Samsung Flip 6. I've been a Samsung girl for goodness, since it's got to be at least 15 years now. I did have an LG at one point, hated it, absolutely hated it. I had a Sony at one point and hated it too. So now I'm back to my tried and true Samsungs. I did get myself the Flip 6. So happy about it. The camera is amazing. Like, you could see everything with it. I'm just amazed by it. All right, down to work. So today we're going to be doing the triangle portions of our Lazy Daisy summer tank. Got it. And you'll have to forgive me because I do have 2 amazing boys in here today, and they are playing. And I'm never going to stop my boys from ever playing in my office. So let's get down to work. Here we go. We are going to, again, as usual, okay, we're going to do our slip knot, size 4 hook, just like before. See, size 4, done. And now what we're going to do is we're going to chain 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. No, Sammy, out. Hang on one, everybody. All right, I think I'm back. All right, so now I'm going to take my hook. I'm going to put it through that very first chain, and I'm going to catch my loop, and I'm going to pull it through both. So I've slip stitched into that first chain. And again, very tiny little circle, but that's okay. So now we are going to do chain 1, and we're only going to be doing 6 single crochets into this first round. Okay. 3, oopsie, 4, 5, whoopsie, lost it. Hang on, let's try that again. Get out of there. Oop. Goodness, I'm all thumbs today. 5 and 6. There is 6 single crochets. We're going to chain 1, and because we're not going to be doing this in rounds, we are going to have to flip our work, okay? Now we're going to do a single crochet in every one of the first 6. Okay, so there's 1. Goodness. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. One moment. Okay, I'm back. So that was 3, 4, 5. Oh, goodness, I did these very tight. Sorry, everyone. And my very first one. And make sure you count to make sure you don't miss one, okay? Because we need every one of these stitches. All right, so there's 6. So we're going to do double check. We're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then our very first one, which is pretty small, 6. Okay, so now I'm just going to do a chain 1, and I'm going to find my scissors. I was not ready for that. There we go. I'm going to use my smart ones today because I used the dull ones last time, and I absolutely hated it. All right, we've done round 4. Okay, so we've got our 2 here, 3, and 4. So now we're just going to go in, and we're going to do our standing double or chain 5. So 1, and then chain 5, and I'm going to do 2 double crochets, 1 and 2 in there. All right. And I'm going to skip this first one, and I'm going to do 1, 2, oopsie, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, oopsie, 8, 9, and 10, oopsie, 9, and 10 double crochets, skipping this last one, and I'm going to go 1, 2, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1, and 2 double crochets, skip this next one, and then do my 10 down. 1, oopsie, oops, I split the yarn. Sorry, everyone. Give me 1 second here. There we go. I absolutely adore this yarn, but my goodness, it's a pain in the tushy sometimes. Okay, so I'm going to finish that corner up. My corner is going to consist of 2, 3, 2. Skip my first one, and I'm going to do 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, oopsie, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, now we are going to skip that last one again. Okay, and we're going to do 1, 2, and then again you can either chain 5, or you can do 1, 2, and then do your last double crochet. There we are. Okay, so now what this is going to do is this is going to straighten out those sides. So you've got your lovely little flower here. Then you're going to straighten out your sides, and this is going to be our point. So this is going to come up like this, and it's going to catch that point of the other squares that we're putting together, and it's going to give you the flat bottom. So if you want more of a handkerchief bottom, or what we used to call back in the 70s, a handkerchief bottom, okay, don't make these. It's totally fine. Do not make them if you don't want to. If you want that flat bottom, like my client does, then you want to make these, okay? And I'll show you both and how it's going to look both ways. But for right now, I am going to make these just for anybody who wants to do that. So again, I'm going to come up. And for those of you who don't like doing this, just chain 5. So I'm going to do my standing double, 1, and I'm going to do that into that chain 2 space, okay? Chain 2, and then do 1 and 2. Okay, skip that first one. Oopsie. And then I should have 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, oopsie, 10, 11, and 12. And the reason you want 12 along the side plus your 2 is because these have to match the number that you've got on the other ones, okay? So again, I'm going to skip. Goodness, I've been talking a lot this morning. Skip this last one, and I'm going to do 2 double crochets. So there's 1, 2, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and 2 more double crochets. 1 and 2. Perfect. Now again, oopsie. Sorry, I've got my itchy nose going on. Sorry, guys. Okay. Skipping that first one, and I'm going to do 1, oopsie, 2, 3, 4, oopsie, hang on, 4, see, I've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think my grandson's trying to mess me up here. 9
and 10.
10. Nope, not done yet, Josh.
Okay.
10, 11,
12.
and 12. All right. Now again, we're going to skip this last double crochet and we're going to do 1, 2, oopsie, chain 2, and do our last double crochet. Again, if you like the look better, you can do a chain of 5. I don't like it. So there we are. All right. So now last round, because we've got our yellow, we've got our white. Now we've got 3 of our 4 rounds of blue. Our absolute last round. One moment here. I seem to have lost it, but that's okay. I know what it is. We're going to do our standing double. Okay. Got it. Chain 2. Again, if you don't like the standing double, chain 5. We're going to do 1, 2, chain 1, skip 1, double crochet. Oopsie. Chain 1, skip 1. Josh, one moment. All righty, problems solved. So I'm chaining 1, skipping 1, double crochet. Chain 1, skip 1, double crochet. Chain 1, skip 1, double crochet. Oopsie. Double crochet. Chain 1, skip 1, double crochet. You're going to do that all the way to the center. And just like in the squares, you're going to have a little bit different going on because we're going to chain 1, skip 1, and now this last one is going to be in the last double crochet. Then you're going to do 2 double crochets in the center, 1, 2, or in the corner, I should say. Chain 3, 2 double crochets, 1, 2, that's our corner. Now we're going to chain 1, skip 1, double crochet. Chain 1, skip 1, double crochet. Chain 1, skip 1, double crochet. All the way down to the end, okay? And because these are so short, I'm not going to pause the video. It seems like it would be counterproductive for me to, pause the video and then start it all up again just for like 2 more minutes of work. It just seems counterproductive. So you all get to listen to me chat. And again, I'm down to the end, chain 1, skip 1, and in that last one, we're going to double crochet. We're going to do 2 double crochets, chain 2, 1, 2, and again, double crochet. And that is all going to go in that space. Okay. So now this one is finished. And it is a bit wonky. It wants to roll up on me. That is fine. Cotton is terrible for that. I don't care. I really don't care. So when I wash it, when I get it all put together and wash it and then lay it flat to dry it, that's when I'll block it out. Okay. So our very first one is done. And again, this isn't going to be a terribly long video because it is only a triangle. It is not a square. So fasten that sucker off, do your ends in, and you're going to be making 4, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm pretty sure it's 4. I'll make 4 and then I'll let you know in the notes down at the bottom before we do our last video of putting this all together. So go ahead and make 4 of these, okay? Then our next video is going to be putting it all together. I do hope, and I'm saying this incredibly trepidatiously, I do hope that I can get the last video done before I go, because this is due here fairly shortly, and I do have to measure it on the lovely lady that I'm making this for. But I don't know if I'm going to have time with everything else that I've got to do. I don't know if I'm going to have time to get the whole thing done before we leave. And I do make you a promise that when I do get down to my mom and dad's, because again, I'm going away this week for a 100th birthday party. But when I do get down to mom and dad's, I will do my best, my absolute best to find a picture of that crochet wedding dress. That is my goal. I'm going to be down there for 5 days. I might bring you on the hunt with me. We'll see. We might do a live down there. I'll have to check. But for right now, I'm going to put away all of my goodies. I'm going to leave you all with a wonderful, wonderful little tip. Again, from my precious 100-year-old grandmother, when you live kindly. Even those who would be unkind to you, try to treat them kindly. There is a reason they are being unkind, whether it's because they don't care for you, whether it's because their lives are miserable, it doesn't matter. Be as kind as you possibly can. Now, my bit of advice is, if people are treating you toxically through no fault of your own, please don't keep them in your life. And I don't care whether that is family, friends, or complete strangers, or co-workers. If somebody is being toxic to you, remove them from your life as best you can. So that is my advice to you, my fellow amazing, wonderful hookers, to all of you who are out there struggling, and to all of you who are out there living your best life. I wish you joy. And remember, we have our 1,000 subscriber live feed coming up, I hope. I'm not going to jinx myself. I'm not going to put anything else together until we get to 950. When we are at 950, I might just give you a sneak preview. We'll see. But again, comment below how your day is doing. Comment below if you need a little bit of help. Comment below or email me if you just need to chat. All right? Having said that, my name is Sherry. Have a wonderful day. But most importantly, be kind to yourself. And I am addicted to yarn.